So yesterday, a baccalaureate student from you maybe came to me and asked me to write a motivational sentence in her personal notebook. So I wrote the most powerful words that motivated me, strengthened my will and determination. I wrote, if you dream, you can. If you can, you achieve. If you achieve, you did. So I wrote this to myself in the year of baccalaureate exam to prove that the impossible is not impossible, everything in this life is possible. So just trust in yourself, set your goals, and only look forward. Now, let's talk about the baccalaureate week. Honestly, it was one of the best experiences I had ever had in my life. It was full of fear, tension, and even joy because I could conclude my academic journey and move on to a university level after a week. And this just motivates me and improves my psychology. So just advice from me, don't exaggerate the exam and make it like it goes in your life. Just take it easy and always tell yourself that you can. And now let's move away from these moments and focus in the day the results were announced. So in the morning of Thursday, 18 July 2024, the Minister of the Algerian National Education called me to announce to me that I had been ranked third nationally with an average from 19.52. So it was a wonderful and unforgettable moment it was. To this day, I still remember the joy, the great happiness, and the pride that there were in the eyes of my family members, big and small, young and old. And when I say my success, I cannot fail to mention the day of the President's honoring by the President of Algerian Republic, Mr. Nagḥin, who was very happy and very encouraging to us. As he told me that he's proud that Algeria has us as students, and he's waiting for what we will do for Algeria. He concluded his words by saying, I'm sure that you are the future of Algeria, so Algeria needs you to reach the top. I still remember these words, and I still remember Tejarb honoring with congratulations and blessings of ministers, arbiters of the Republic, and leaders of the Algerian National Army. So it was great. So I will say, Alhamdulillah, from ambition to reality, from challenge to success, from perseverance to excellence, from a normal student to the third nationally in the most important exam an Algerian student will experience in his academic career. So, Alhamdulillah, who didn't disappoint me and make my dreams come true. So the taste of success is unique and the feeling of excellence is wonderful. I hope any ambitious, perseverant and faithful students can experience it so special. So this is my own experience with the baccalaureate exam. I hope you like it, and I hope it will be an incentive or a motivation for baccalaureate students. And thank you for your listening and your attention.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Wissam. Now, just after Wissam telling us about her own experience with the BAC exam, which then will do the same thing about her BAC exam too. She's going to tell us about her journey.
وجدان طالبة بكالوريا جابت معدل الباكالوريا 19 من نيلة ويعني طالبة متميزة بكالوريا فهي ووصال شاركوا معهم شاركوا كل تجاربهم الباكالوريا.
Hello everyone, I'm You know me from yesterday's debate. I'm Tezra a student at Catalyst Institute. I can consider myself as a novel student. I started learning at Catalyst since July 2022, and I succeeded to move from level 2 to level 5. In my baccalaureate year, or for my baccalaureate year, I was always waiting this fateful, we can say, year. Actually, I was a little bit stressed in the beginning, but then when I started studying, I found that it is not something impossible. Like, the lessons are not that hard, and nothing is impossible, because I wanted to get a little degree. And that's why before my baccalaureate year, I started to adopt new activities or new habits so that I can help myself to get discipline. And among them is learning English language, because I knew that I will need it in the future, even if it's not now. I will need it in my future targets. Also, when I started learning English in Catalyst, I learned, or I succeeded to develop my own personality. My personality becomes stronger, and that makes me more confident, not just from the aspects of the English language, but also from other aspects. That helped me a lot from the aspect of my studies, because as I said, I gained the confidence needed to believe in myself, to believe in my capabilities, and also I can talk about my experience when I passed the exam of the fourth year in the middle school, and I wanted to get the degree of 19 actually, but I didn't. I didn't succeed as it. And then from that time on, I decided to work on not 19, but I wanted to be happy, or to gain an excellent degree in the baccalaureate. So I wanted to, you can say, that when I wasn't happy with my degree in that exam, I wanted to realize it in baccalaureate. So as I said, first I was actually stressed in the second year of the high school, but then also in the summer holidays before my baccalaureate year, I was a bit stressed. But then when I started studying, and especially after I realized what the problem is, and when I realized that the problem was social media, as I talked about yesterday in my debate, I stopped using my phone on 15 July 2023. And from that time on, I just decided to focus on my studies. I haven't started studying for the baccalaureate from the summer holidays, like some students do. But I just wanted to stop using social media. I just wanted to get used to be free, or to get used to how I can exploit my time and not to waste it. As I said, when I started studying from the beginning of the year, from September, like all students do, and I think the secret is being disciplined, and you have to set your priorities. You have to be logical. For example, if you are tired, don't lie to yourself. Don't make it tough on yourself. Just take a rest. It's not something. It's your right to get rest. Also, when I tell other people, for example, I got 19 baccalaureate, they think that I've been always close to myself. I was always studying, and that's completely wrong, because I believe that that one of my rights is getting rest, as I said. I have time with my family. I have time with my friends. I had a lot of other activities. I was having, I believe that I have to discover the methodology that suited me. I didn't follow others' methodologies, but I created my own methodology that is suitable for me. I knew, for example, when I have the capability to study the most. For example, I wasn't a morning person. In the morning I was going to the high school. For example, also some students say that you have to stop studying at the high school in an early time, but I didn't. I just, as I said, you have to be logical. You have to know who are the teachers you are benefiting from. I was attending my lessons like the others, even though there were students who stopped studying. I was relying on my courses as well. But as I said, I wasn't that student who was, for example, using YouTube to study. And when I say this to other people, they don't believe me. They say like you got 90, but you haven't studied into YouTube at all. And they say yes. So everyone has his methodology. For example, my friend, she got 18, and it's closer to 19. It's almost the same grade, but we have completely different methodologies. I was relying on the high school and on my courses in realized, and she was relying on YouTube and books, for example. Also, my advice for the students who are going to pass the baccalaureate is to solve as maximum as you can from the baccalaureate tests or test papers. That was one of the most popular piece of advice that almost all students talk about. What else? As I said, there are some days that you don't have the capability to study. It's okay. I believe that when I'm tired, everything I do is nonsense. It is not beneficial for me. I have to take a rest and then I will come back stronger. For the baccalaureate week, or we can say, in the year I wasn't stressed at all until maybe when the baccalaureate got closer. I've been a little bit stressed because the lessons are being too many, and I wasn't able to learn or to study them all. But I knew how to manage, just know how to manage your time, how to exploit it, and which subjects you have to study the most. For example, you have to focus on the main subjects, yes, but you don't have to neglect the other subjects, the other secondary subjects. They are too important as well. And for the baccalaureate week, I wasn't stressed. Actually, it was one of the best weeks in my life. It was full of my memories, good memories. That was the week wasn't really hard. It was soft. It wasn't stressed because I knew that I studied and I gave all my efforts. So the rest is on Allah. And alhamdulillah, I was successful. It was successful, and I succeeded to get an excellent grade as I wanted. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Now the floor is given to the audience. Maybe we have parents or future candidates as BAC students who will benefit from this discussion. Yes, go ahead. Who has a question concerning the tips that were given by both students? ربما عندنا احنا أولياء اللي عندهم ولاد راح يعقبوا الباك، والله حتى التلاميذ مقبلين على الباك. اللي راه حاب هكذا يدي تجربة ولا نصيحة من عند لو كونديدات هم معنا هنايا يعني يستقصي وش حاب. They were speaking about time management, having rest, organizing yourselves. كانوا يعبروا على تنظيم الوقت، تريديزيش وتروبوزيو بعد تولي أقوالهم. كاش ما تحتاجوا في سيدو الفايس نصائح. راهم يقولوا لكم. خلاص نحمسوا الله فيه. Yes sir. Yes, go ahead sir. Come closer. Yes, here is the mic. Would like to everyone يعني هل الإنجليزية دور في التفوق يعني أنتم تجربتكم في كتاليس هل كان عندها تأثير كان عندها دور في التمييز في الباكالوريا إكسلنس يعني هل رول learning English language كان عندها دور في التفوق يعني هل حسيتوا بالفعل لما انتميتوا إلى هذا المعهد كان عنده تأثير كبير وخلاكم تفوقوا في اللغة الدراسة طبعا.
Yes, I didn't answer your question, I think, because... Yes. كوني طالبة في كاتاليست أنا أجيب على هذا السؤال. كما قلت الإنجليزية أنا كاتاليست ما ساعدتنيش فقط من ناحية إنه اللغة الإنجليزية ولكن من ناحية الثقة بالنفس. لأنه بعد ما كنا التحقت بالمؤتمر الماضي كانوا عندنا بزاف اكتيفيتيز قدرت نطور الشخصية تاعي ولقيت باللي عندي قدرات يمكن نستغلهم راح يوصلونا لحاجة. ثم قلت لك من ناحية الثقة بالنفس هذه أول حاجة. ثاني حاجة من ناحية اللغة أنا بالنسبة لي كقريت أونجلي في كاتاليس في العام الباكالوريا ما كانش عندي قلق بساسا من ناحية اللغة الإنجليزية حتى أنه في الثانوية أحيانا ما كنتش نحضر السيشنز الحصص تاع الإنجليزية ولكن أنا كنت نعرفها ما كنتش نتقلق. مثلا كيما كان عندي كورسز في الحصص هذوك تاع الإنجليزية كنت نخرج الإنجليزية لقيت روحي واجدة من ناحية الفوكابولري بالفوكابولار لقيت روحي واجدة بالموست ما كانش عندي مشكل في الفوكابولار. مثلا النصوص كنت نفهمها ديريكتومون لي كيسيون تاع الآخر في السيجي كنت نفهم. ثاني written expression وضعية المجية في الإنجليزية ثاني مثلا في البيان تاعي كنت مقلقة من ناحية الفرنسي وأنجلي على وضعية المجية لأن ما كانش عندي الفوكابولار الكافي باش ندير الوضعية. ولكن في العام تاعي الباكالوريا وليت عندي enough vocabulary قدرت أحيي هذاك القلق من الناحية هذه. ثم العام كامل كنت هانية من ناحية الإنجليزية والله فقط في الأخير هزيت الأساسيات تاع اسمها professional the schools is not like for example when you learn the language أنجلي وحدها ماشي كيما كتقراها في الثانوية. الثانوية عندها قواعد لازم تطبقها منا غادي تبركليز طالعت عليهم في العام تاع الباكالوريا وخلاص جات لي سهلة خلاص. في أنجلي أنا درت 19 ونص نص نقطة مع واحد
written expression.
مستحيل مشكيش نورمالمون. Yes. So that's all.
Yeah, we have another question. Yes, sir. Yes.
My question is for both of you, Wisal and you. My question is, what do you think about learning in different universities out of your
for your question. Of course, for me, I'm studying AI, artificial intelligence, so continuing studying abroad is like a goal in my life. But now I'm not thinking to go abroad, but in the near future, inshallah, I will continue my studies abroad, maybe to PhD or doctor, inshallah.
For me, before I passed my baccalaureate, I was always thinking that when I finish my baccalaureate, I will go abroad to study. But then, also when I saw the grade 19, I said that maybe I can have some scholarships, but it was so hard. For example, I wanted to study medicine, but I found that abroad they don't give scholarships in the medical field or in the medical universities. So it was a bit hard. Then when I discussed the matter with my family members, we wished to it's better for me to study medicine here in Algeria, and then maybe the specialty or something. When I complete my studies, maybe I will, if I had the opportunity, why not to go abroad? Yeah.
Thank you, Mujdan. Thank you, Wisal.
May I ask a question, please? So, Wisal, how about day and night while working hard to achieve this very good result? Were you a morning person?
Yeah, I'm a morning person, so I prefer to memorize courses of, for example, Islamic or history and geography in the morning after praying al-Fajr, because it's easy to memorize them, and I found that way more like I like it in memorizing lessons in the morning.
Yes. So for me, I've already mentioned that I'm not a morning person. For example, I did in my last years before the baccalaureate, I got used. That's the problem. I got used not to memorize courses of geography and history and Islamic, for example, in the morning. So I was just memorizing them, for example, in the evening or at night. I was a night person. I prefer not to reach a late time at night, but I prefer to study at night. But then in baccalaureate year, I got tired. For example, I needed to get rest early. I needed to, for example, to fall asleep early. And for example, in Ramadan, in the month of Ramadan, I changed a bit changed the program, and I followed, or I decided to memorize, for example, Islamic after Al-Fajr. I was having my suhoor, and then I memorized Islamic, and that helped me a lot. It was a good decision to change the time of memorizing my lessons, and especially Islamic because I was late in it. So I succeeded to memorize the lessons, and I succeeded to not stay late, but I succeeded to memorize as maximum lessons as I could in that period.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wisal has something to say. She has further things to say. Go ahead, Wisal, please.
Just I want to ask something, like look, two different methods of studying, but both of us we got 19 in baccalaureate exam. So I advise you just follow your own methods. Like don't follow the others' methods to get the same, maybe 19 or the same.
The methods differ and the result is the same. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Almost the same results. Is it about working hard or working smart to decide the result? It's not about whether you're a morning person or a night person. So is it about being like a hard worker or smart worker?
For me, it's about a smarter worker. So you need to be smart in studying. Just maybe there are a lot of people study 10 hours on a day, but they maybe got just like not 19 in the baccalaureate exam. So just be smart and give priority to all of the modules you study in baccalaureate exam. Don't just focus on the module like for me science and scientific. So don't just focus on math, mathematics and physics and science. Focus and study all the modules, to get the. So I always say that to get the baccalaureate is too easy, but to get the grades of excellence, this is a hard thing. So this is what I want to ask.
Yes. So for me, as I said, in my fourth year of the middle school, when I passed the exam, in that year I was working hard without being smart, and that's the mistake. But alhamdulillah, I realized where the mistake is. In my year of baccalaureate, I choose to work not just smart, but also hard. I try to combine between both of them. For example, it's not about the quantity, but it's about the quality. For example, when we talk about the exercises of mathematics or physics, it's nonsense when you solve exercises with the same idea. For example, when you solve this 20 exercises and they are all around the same idea. So you just gain one idea of an exercise, otherwise you were able to solve just 5 exercises, but each one has its idea. So now you have 5 ideas instead of 1, and this is the point. So as I said, just focus on the quality, and this is when you work smart. So you have to be logical, as I said. For example, also you're seeing that the ideas are repeating. I have to stop working on that idea. It's already in my mind. I have to work on other things. For example, when you solve a lot of exercises in mathematics, but you are not memorizing history and geography or economics at all. Don't lie to yourself. Don't tell yourself it's mathematics is more important. It's the main subject. I have to keep studying it. But you're neglecting other subjects while they are also important. They affect your grades. So as I said, I won't advise you just to be smart. Also, the hard work makes the difference. You have to try to focus on both sides. Thank you.